I'm Ginger. Welcome to Ginger and Zimt. Today we're talking about the Erin Condren Life Planner system, and I'm going to share with you a solution that I came up with that has pretty much revolutionized the way I use the Erin Condren planning system. So for anyone who's not familiar with Erin Condren's Life Planner, it looks like this. I believe that this is a 7 by 9 inch planner. And you have your, let's see if I can get to it. You have your month view. And then behind the month, we have our week view. Now, you have a choice of a horizontal layout going side to side, and then they have two vertical layouts. They have an hourly, and then they have this one where you just have your boxes. And what I really like about that is it allows me to have the choice of if I want to schedule my day. You can make your box like morning, midday, evening, or you could categorize it home, to do, or home, work, and then kids, for instance. And so for a number of years, this planner really worked well for me until it didn't. Until my life got a little bit too busy for this planner to fit everything that I needed to have in there. I have a combination of ADD and dyscalculia. So for me, time management and productivity, I'm basically this black hole. I really heavily rely on a planner to keep me on track. It doesn't always work because while I am brilliant with coming up with plans, sticking to them, even when it's written down in a planner, is still a challenge, but at least the planner will keep me on track if I actually utilize it and look at it. So for a planner to be highly effective for me, I need it to be categorical. I need to have all these ongoing to-do lists in all the different categories of my life, and then I also need that vertical scheduling system because I need to be able to see how my day is flowing, what I can fit in where. And unfortunately, I got to a point that this planner no longer could fill all of my needs. So I purchased the Erin Condren Teacher Planner, and I hacked it to just create this amazing system that works perfectly for me in my busy life, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. This is the first time I have filmed a video like this, so I know that there's got to be a better way to do it. I see planner people filming these all the time. I'm sure there's equipment that I don't have, so bear with me. I'm hoping this turns out. So here is the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. And I'll show you, there's the Life Planner. So there's a big difference in size. The Teacher Planner is, what is it, like 8 by 10 or normal, whatever standard paper size is, 8 by 10, 8 by 11, something like that. And first I'll just take you on a little look through, and then I'll go ahead and tell you how I hacked it and how I would hack it. So, because a lot of it I had plans to do, like this page I had a lot of plans for and never got through it. So you have your beginning sections with classroom events, volunteers, helpful hints for substitutes. You have a communication log. You have your year in review planning, an absentee log, bunch of graph paper and note paper. Then we go to our monthly view, and unlike the Life Planner that has a month view and then the week views directly after it, that is not the case with the Teacher Planner. So we have all of our month views. I actually got this planner and started setting it up in February. And unlike a lot of planner people who decorate and all of that, I decorate a little bit, but it's more functional than decorative. May on, I got a little more creative. I had more time on my hands. But there are all the different months. July, where's August? September, October, November I'm still working on. December I haven't even started yet. Okay, then we get to the lesson planning section, and I'm going to skip ahead and first show you what it looks like in its natural state. There we go. So you have 40 weeks worth of lesson plans here. Your 7 periods going across, and then you have 5 days going down. And this is why I needed this planner. And I'll show you how I hacked it in a second. After the lesson plans, you have checklists. I ordered the maximum number. I ordered additional checklists because my plan, since this was only 40 weeks and I need 52 weeks for a full year, my plan was to convert these pages to look more like this. And then I used a cover, an extra, because I always buy extra covers. So I use a cover as a divider. And then I have another 12 pages of checklists here to do habit tracking. If you like to track things, habit tracking, which is something I thought that I would do, and I didn't. This was March, people. March, April, and that was it. That's all I tracked. And but a lot of people like to track habits, and so this is great because each page is a full month. You could track all 12 months of the year, all these different habits or chores or whatever it is that you want to track. And the cool thing is, so 30-day cardio challenge, that's obviously, I would want to keep doing that. You just fold this and there's your next month. And then you fold it again and there's your next month, and so on and so forth. Then after that, you have your folder section, which is filled with all the customary Erin Condren stickers. Because this is a teacher planner, they were more school and teacher specific. Then you have a sheet protector here. And that is it. I should probably have made sure this was all cleaned out before I showed it to everybody. Anyway, so that is how it looks. Now I'm going to explain how I hack it. So first of all, going back to the contact pages, it would be really, really easy just to take white labels, and I'm gonna grab some here. Okay, so these are the sticker sheets that came in the back. I don't really use the sticker sheets too much, so I just rip them out. And I use all sorts of different Avery's labels that you can get all different sizes, and so you can easily cover this kind of stuff up. You can put family information on here instead. That would be very easy. Any family information that you want front and center for anyone who needs to find it. Over here, I would kind of do the exact same thing. Whatever information I would want for the family here. What I really like about the substitute page is I have 2 children. I can have my elementary schoolers schedule here, when it begins, recess, lunch, when it's dismissed, because I do like to go visit them at school. Our school allows us to go visit our kids and have lunch with them, and this would give me all of that information. I could put my 8th graders info here on this side. Then I would take washi tape, go down here. I just never got around to this, you guys. And I would put school information, the teachers, principals, secretary. I help run the parent-faculty organization at school, so it's really important for me to always have that information. I've been there for almost 10 years now. I know it all by heart, but other people who come in, it would be helpful to them. And then have this side for the middle schooler. And down here, students with special needs. Instead of that, my idea was to list my kids' closest friends and their parents and their numbers. Again, I have all of that information in my phone, but if anyone else in the family ever needed to access it, that would be something really easy to have right there. My idea for the communication log was I was going to turn it into kind of like my bucket list stuff, whether it's books I want to read, places I want to go, things I want to do with the kids. I was planning to put all of the bucket list kinds of lists right there. The year plan, that's pretty self-explanatory. And again, I'm going to kind of go back here because here's the life planner, the original life planner, to show you really the sizing difference. Let's see, where are my planner page? Look at that. There's a huge difference in that amount of space. And for a very busy family, this is more helpful than this. Okay, so you can have your year mapped out very easily. The absentee log, my idea to use this would be to write all of the big things that have to happen throughout the year, like household maintenance, cleaning out the gutters, winterizing the home, getting, so you could put all of the tasks that need to happen and then check them off as they happen. That was the plan. Never got around to that. After that, we have graph paper and, like I said, notebook paper. There's a section right before each month to do kind of like a month planning. I never utilized this, but if I were to utilize it, I would just put goals and things like that there. And then we get into our month. Now, this particular year, it was dateless. Now they're all dated, so it's date specific. I didn't hack anything with the months. What I did was this teacher review. So, let's see. Here is how I hacked my teacher review, and this is why I'm in love with this as my family life planner. So, we went from this. I used Avery labels. Number 8195 was the exact perfect size to fit across here. So now, instead of my days being here, I have 7 days in my week. And then I went on this side and I used all the categories, because my issue is I need to have ongoing to-do lists in all the categories of my life, plus a schedule, so I can keep track of everything that needs to be done and figure out where in the schedule it'll fit. So here I have my blog planning. I'm able to plan out my posts. I'm able to plan out what needs to happen each day. Here, same with home. I'm able to track what I need to do each day in the home. I've got my dinner section. I've got my fitness. And so this categorizes it and gives me that ability, like the traditional life planner doesn't. And for me, I played around with this. I started off, I was just going to do to-do lists. So I had the boutique, because I've been running an in-home boutique this year. I have my blog, I have fitness, home, family life, and errands. So I did that for a little bit, and then things kind of morphed because I realized what I really, really, really needed was to have a schedule still. So I made it like this. So my schedule was just this little block up here, and then I had all my ongoing to-dos and stuff like that. The cool thing with this is you could make it however you need it. You might have a section for each person in your household, so you have their individual schedules. If you have a bunch of older kids who have really busy lives, then having one for each person and having what they're going about and what they're doing would be really, really helpful. You can mix and match and you can morph things throughout your year. It just gives you so much planning flexibility that I need as a busy mom that the normal life planner does not have. So I wanted to just share that with everybody. The Erin Condren Teacher Planner. It is so awesome. It's a lot bigger though. I mean, this is not easily mobile. So moving forward for 2019, I also ordered the Petite on the Go Day Planner. And I'm going to see how that works in conjunction with this. If it will help me or if it's completely not needed, I'm not sure. So hopefully some of that was helpful to you, some of those hacks or ideas. For those of you with busier families or larger families. I have a small family, we're just really busy. But yeah, just a few very simple hacks, and you can turn a teacher planner into a Deluxe Life Planner and continue on with your Erin Condren fun. If you liked this video, click like please, and maybe subscribe to my channel. I don't post very often, but this is something I really enjoyed doing. So hopefully I will be posting more in the future. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.